Hey, what's up guys? This is Popeye Goose. Welcome to today's video. We're going to go ahead and purchase the new car that just came out yesterday. I was planning on uploading this video last night, but I ended up falling asleep, waking up this morning with the damn controller in my hand. So I apologize for that, but basically this car is the new Pfister Neon. It is a sports car. It's an electric car. I think the car has great acceleration. I'm just taking it for a little test drive right now. What we're going to do is customize the car. We're going to go ahead and show you a couple different color options. Then we're going to do a speed test, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a review on the car. So you'll notice once we go into the garage here, there's not really that many options to customize, and the options that you do have, there's not so many different varieties. So it's kind of a basic customization and upgrades on this car. You know, I'm just going through right now. You can kind of see what's going on here. The next clip, I'm going to go ahead and change the paint job, and I'm actually going to show you the matte glitch. So we can go ahead and check that out when that pops up. Right now my screen is frozen, so I'm still making all my upgrades, I think. Yeah, in this first clip right now. Unfortunately, I've had a couple of problems here with this Upload Studio trying to upload this video. I just finished. As soon as I finished, it kind of froze on me and kicked me out. I tried doing it again and it froze on me, so this is a third attempt. So I apologize right now. Like I said, I think I'm still yeah, okay, we just came back. Now I'm still making some customizations to the car. You can see there's not so many options for the bumper or the roof or the hood or the spoiler or the skirts or anything like that, so that's kind of disappointing. Again, I didn't mention this car is 1.5 million. You can buy it off Legendary Motorsports. Again, it is a sports car, and toward the end of the video we're going to be doing some sports car speed testing, so you can kind of see where this stacks up against some of the other sports cars out there. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the paint job. And again, I'm going to go ahead and show you the matte glitch. Make sure you do this only in a Los Santos custom shop or a Bleeker's garage, anything other than your CEO custom shop. So in order to start this, what you need to do is go to respray, you go to primary color, then you select matte. Okay, you pick your color, and I just picked this purple just to be different and just to show you this glitch. Okay, after you pick your color, what you do is you press B, you go back, you go to metallic. You scroll down 3, up 3, then you back out again, go to plate, change the color of your plate. Once you do that, you go right back to respray, primary, and then you go down to pearlescent. And you'll notice that now you have the matte pearlescent for your matte paint job, where normally if you select matte, it doesn't give you the option for pearlescent unless you go through the steps that I just went through. So don't really pay attention to the color here. I just picked something just so I could do that matte glitch tutorial. And the next couple clips, I give you a couple different color scheme options for this car, so you can kind of get an idea of, you know, some of the different styles and some of the different, you know, schemes that you can have for it. And then after we do that, we go ahead and start testing. We test the Pariah, which is the fastest car in the game. I don't know what the hell Rockstar was thinking by making a sports car the fastest car in the game, but that's what they did. We're going to go ahead and test this one. Then we're also going to test some of the other sports cars that have been the best, you know, previously before the Pariah and this Neon came out. We'll be testing the Ocelot Lynx. We'll be testing the Jester, and also the Debauchee sports car. So you see some of these colors here, you know, some of them you might like, some of them you might not like, you know, some of them are just different combos of a matte glitch or just a regular metallic. This one's pretty nice. It's a dark blue matte with the lime green matte pearlescent, and this was what I ended up changing my car to after I finished this video, or the clips for this video. This one is like a dark gray with dark gray matte with the lime green matte pearlescent on top of it. So here we go, we're testing the Neon right now. This is a 1.7 mile track. And again, I don't know what the hell's happening on my screen. Everything's frozen, I can't hear anything. But we're testing this right now. I'm going to do 2 races of the Neon, and then I'll do one of the Pariah, one of the Jester, one of the Lynx, and then one of the Debauchee race car. So you can go ahead and see once this clip finishes. This car is actually kind of in the middle of the pack as far as what the supercars test in at. Even like the Progen GP1, unfortunately, that has one of the highest speed stats in the game. But the car ranks pretty slowly when you do these tests. It's somewhere about 29.5. So you see we got 29.697 for the first attempt here with the Neon. And again, like I said, that's kind of middle of the range for the supercars. And so far right now, that is the second fastest sports car. I apologize for this video. I haven't tested the Comet that you can upgrade at Benny's, but I'm pretty sure that one's somewhere under 30, somewhere, you know, between 29.5 to 30. So it's probably about the same speed as this car here. So here's the second attempt racing the Neon. First attempt was about 29.6, and you'll see next when we race the Pariah how big of a difference, you know, the Pariah is in the sports car range. And I also did some testing with these supercars and sports cars a couple weeks ago, so you can go ahead and check that out. I plan probably in the next couple weeks I'll probably do a test again of all the supercars, all the sports cars, sports classics, muscle cars, you know, all those cars, just so you kind of get an idea, because things kind of change as new cars come out. So this is the second attempt here, and you'll go ahead and see it's pretty similar to the first, 29.599, so basically 29.6 both times. So it's pretty consistent on this race here. Now we're going to go ahead and race the fastest car in the game. This is the fastest car out of the sports cars, supercars. It doesn't really matter what car you put up against it. This car will beat them in a straightaway, specifically on a course like 30 seconds or a minute. You'll see how fast this one is. It's kind of ridiculous, the comparison or the difference between this one and the other cars in its class, and also this one against supercars. So this car has a lot of acceleration. You can see this car is picking up speed basically the whole entire time. And what you'll notice about these races, the speed that you get for, say, the Pariah on this race, which is 1.75 seconds, which takes roughly, you know, 27 to 30 seconds. If you did a race that was a minute, you would notice if this car is a second faster than a certain car, it's going to be 2 seconds faster if you increase the length. So if it's a minute, it should be a full 2 seconds or 3 seconds, whatever the numbers come out. So this one's 27.862. So we had 29.6 for the Neon. So this one's basically 2 seconds faster over this 1.75 mile course. So if this was doubled, and say this was about a 1 minute straightaway, this car should finish 3.5 to 4 seconds faster than the Neon. So now we're going to go ahead with the Lynx, which is probably one of the biggest disappointments out of all the cars in the game, considering this is a sports car. And if I'm not mistaken, this car sells for over $2 million. By the way, shout out to Mindless Cash, who helped me with some of these videos here. Unfortunately, he didn't really have a chance of finishing first because of the fact that second place starts about a full car length behind me on this race. So, again, shout out to Mindless Cash. Thank you for you know, joining and helping out. But like I said, the Lynx is over $2 million. It's a race car, and you know, up until the Neon and the Pariah came out, it was pretty much the fastest of the sports cars. But I mean, if you think about it, we raced the Jester next. And the Jester is pretty much like the same exact speed, and the Jester costs I think under 400,000. So that Lynx is a friggin' ripoff, and you know, I feel bad for anybody who bought that thinking they were going to get an advantage. You might as well stick with the Jester or whatever, and you have a better option. So we'll go ahead and race the Jester, which you know, like I said, I didn't race the Comet in this one. I'm pretty sure the Comet's somewhere between 29.5. So you got the Pariah at number 1 at 27.8. You have the Neon, which finished both times at 29.6. The Comet is going to be somewhere between the Neon and this Jester here, maybe a little closer to the Jester. So we race this one. You'll go ahead and see, you know, for a car that only costs as much as it does, the Jester is actually a pretty good car to race with. It's got great handling, great acceleration, pretty good speed compared to all the other cars besides the Neon and the Pariah. And you see this one is basically 31.1. So it's a little slower than, obviously, I think the Comet would be, or the Neon, and definitely slower than the Pariah. So we'll go ahead and check out the last car in this sports class here. If you've been paying attention to my videos the past couple days, I glitched the game out. I have some crazy glitch going on. I can't perfect it on how to get it back, but I've been able to fly the jumbo jets around, go in buildings like the Pacific Standard Bank that you normally can't go into unless you're doing the heist. And also some little glitch where you can go ahead and rob convenience stores and t-shirt shops without anybody there and without the cops coming to get you. So I'm still trying to test that to get that to work. But again, like I said, fastest sports car is the Pariah, then you got the Neon, then you have maybe the Comet and the Jester, and then you have this Mascherero here. So thanks for joining the video, and I hope to see you next time.